Kia ora and welcome to the Kidney Society Wellness Chair Group Exercise Series. We have 3 videos today. Video 1 is a warm-up. Video 2 is more of a cardiovascular workout, so a little bit more of a huff and a puff. And video 3 is a stretch, cool down and relaxation. These videos are around 6-7 minutes each. Most of them require you to be seated in a chair, but we're going to show you some standing options as well. It's really important that you work to your own level and stop and rest whenever you need to. Just remember, you don't have to do all 3 videos at once. You may just start with video 1 and video 3, and then slowly as your fitness and mobility improves, you can add in all 3 videos. Just take your time and do what you need to do with these. So we're not playing any music today, and the reason being is with this video series that will allow you to do this in your own time at home and play your favorite music to go along with the exercises. So I'd like you to meet our awesome team that have come along today to do this video series for you. So we've got Jenny, Venkateshan, Zell,
hello,
and Cameron.
Hi, guys.
So our team here are real people who all have chronic kidney conditions and are going to prove to you today that you can live well with a chronic kidney condition with a little bit of good exercise to help you keep moving forward. So welcome to a warm-up video. This is video 1. So we're going to start by sitting on a nice sturdy chair. Ideally, no arms on the chair. It just allows you a little bit more movement. So we're going to start by being aware of our posture. Remember that sitting up nice and tall, feeling like we've got a rope coming out from the top of our head. Shoulders are relaxed. Our feet are nice and firm on the floor. And just take a moment to feel that good posture. Remember, most of us tend to sit in this position for most of the day. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time readjusting ourselves and setting our body up to do some exercise. Let's just start with a few deep breaths in and out. Remember, the more oxygen we can take in, the better our heart can pump that blood to all our muscles, especially while we're exercising. So some nice breaths in through the nose, down to the diaphragm, and out of your mouth. Just take a little moment to take a few breaths in and out, and during the rest of the exercises, I'm going to remind you regularly to breathe. So let's add breathing into the exercises. We're just going to start with shoulder shrugs, lifting up and down. Easier to do than it is to say. So with those shoulder shrugs, lifting up and down, remember only go to the height that you feel comfortable. Try and keep your head looking straight ahead. We're breathing in and exhaling. We're going to do 3 more of those. Breathing in and exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. Last shoulder shrug. Now we're going to start to move those shoulders backwards. So we're going to progress that into backward shoulder rolls. Opening up the chest, loosening up the shoulders, trying to keep our head nice and still. Almost imagine you've got something balanced on your head. And still aware of that breathing. 2 more and 1 more. Good, well done. We're going to sit up nice and tall and we're going to do some neck stretches just to get the spine nice and warm. We're all going to look to one direction. It's okay if we don't all look to the left, by the way. And slowly to the right. It's really important with those neck stretches that we go very slowly. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, come back to the center. We're going to take our ear down towards our shoulder, but keep our shoulders nice and relaxed. Just feeling that nice stretch through the neck area down to the shoulders. Slowly, as you exhale, take your ear to the opposite shoulder. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, come back to the center. We're going to tuck our chin into our chest. Looking down towards our lap. And as we exhale, we're just going to take our head back, nice and slow, nice and steady. We're going to come back to the center. And just add a couple of shoulder rolls here. 1 and 2. Good. So we're just going to start with marching arms. So just forward and back. We're trying to take our arms directly in front of us. I want you to really be aware of your posture here. Just nice and slow and gentle, thinking about your breathing. This is a good way of getting some blood flow through the shoulders and arms, also working those core muscles nice and naturally. And we're going to go directly into side punches, but we're going to do these in slow motion. So we're going to go right, center, left, center, right, center. You can stretch out your arm as far as you feel comfortable. There might be small, short little punches, or you might be really reaching through. Just be aware of that posture and that breathing. We're going to do 2 more each side. That's it. And last one each side, guys. Side, middle, side. Let's come back to the middle and just keep those forward marching arms. Some people like to call these Tom Cruise arms. Right. We're going to start to do a climber. So I want you to imagine you're climbing slowly up a wall. Now, you're going to listen to your shoulders here. For those of you that might have really restricted mobility in your shoulders, we're going to come back down from that climb, guys. You may find that you have to stop at that point where the shoulders start to tighten. Don't work to pain. Let's go back up again. Just work in your own range all the way to the top, and then we're going to come back down. And then back to those marching arms. Right, we're going to start to warm up our spine now. So we're going to bring both our palms together, sitting up nice and tall, feet nice and firm on the floor. And we're going to twist to our right, keeping our eyes on our hands the whole time. Stop and come back and go directly to the opposite side. Now, keeping our hips nice and square, going back the other way. Only go to where it feels comfortable for you. Keeping those eyes on the hand, let's go back the other direction. We're going to do 1 more each side here. This is a great way of warming up the spine, mobilizing that spine, and then back to the other side. Good. Well done, guys. Back to the center. We're just going to go into marching arms again. Right. We've got that upper body a little bit warmer, a little bit more mobile. Let's start to bring some warm-up exercises to those legs and lower body. So we're just going to relax the arms for a moment, and we're going to start with our flexion and extension of our foot, or push and pull feet. Push and pull, push and pull, just pumping the blood down. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Moving to the other side, and it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the original leg, and we're going to do circles inwards for 6, 5, 4, keeping that leg nice and still, and last one. Opposite direction with our circles. Remember, you may not get a full circle going. That's okay. Just do the best you can. It might be a bit jerky. Opposite leg, circling. 1 direction, well done. 2 more, last one, and circling the opposite direction. Keeping that leg nice and still. Remember, if your leg's feeling a bit heavy, too high up, lower it down, and last one. We're going to do some toe taps, keeping our heels on the floor and just tapping our feet. Imagining that you're listening to a really good piece of music, which hopefully you are while you're doing these exercises at home. 3, 2, 1. We change over to heel taps, coming up on our toes and pushing down. 3 more, 2 more, last one. We're going to start to march those legs. March, march. Good. Now remember, you don't have to lift your legs too high. Just go to whatever level feels comfortable for you. Now we're going to make it a bit more of a challenge, guys. We're going to start to add those arms in. Marching along, sitting up nice and tall, thinking about our breathing. We're a little bit warmer, we're a little bit more awake even. And we're ready to go on to work a little bit harder in our cardio exercise video 2.